Israel has escalated its airstrikes, claiming to have eliminated several senior Hamas figures in targeted attacks across Gaza. However, Israeli ground troops, though positioned along the border, are still awaiting the order to initiate a full-scale ground invasion. In a recent interview, Israel's president made a startling assertion regarding documents found on a deceased Hamas member, stating, "We're dealing with ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and Hamas. This is the challenge we face." Within this material, there were instructions on how to manufacture chemical weapons. And tonight, Hamas is using hostages as bargaining tools in an apparent attempt to delay an impending attack. Following the release of an American mother and daughter on Friday, the group has now announced its readiness to release 2 elderly Israelis. Israel is considering whether the offer is sincere, and, as United States Secretary Anthony Blinken emphasized, actions speak louder than words, particularly when dealing with Hamas. This situation raises the question of whether Israel should extend negotiations. There are growing concerns about the potential for a broader conflict, including in Lebanon, where Israeli troops are currently engaged in clashes with the Iranian-backed militant group Hezbollah. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has issued a stern warning that in the event Hezbollah enters the conflict, he will authorize strikes on multiple targets throughout Lebanon. As each hour passes, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza intensifies. Humanitarian aid began arriving on Saturday, and additional supplies have been delivered today. However, these deliveries only represent a small portion of the essential resources required for Gaza's 2 million residents. The United Nations has issued a dire warning, revealing that there is a mere 3 days' worth of fuel left, emphasizing that the entire aid operation could collapse if additional support is not promptly received. A Gaza-based surgeon expressed, "Throughout my career as an emergency doctor, I have encountered numerous conflicts, but I have never seen anything of this magnitude. In overwhelmed hospitals, medical teams are performing surgeries using the illumination from cell phones, and there have been reports, according to the Associated Press, of the utilization of vinegar as a makeshift antiseptic due to the severe resource limitations." As of the 16th day of the Israel-Hamas conflict, the Israeli Defense Forces have announced their readiness for a ground operation in Gaza, according to reports in the Israeli media. The Palestinian Health Ministry has documented an increase in the death toll in Gaza, reaching a total of 4,651 casualties. Furthermore, at least 91 Palestinians have lost their lives in the West Bank, while 1,400 Israelis have tragically perished since the conflict commenced on October 7th. This cumulative figure places the ongoing war as the deadliest in Israel's history, with a total death toll of 6,142.